I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
Hello, I'm Dr. Bill Osmondson. I'm a general and cosmetic dentist and have been a dentist for 30 years. Before that, I received a master's in public health in nutrition and health education. For the first 25 years of practice, I promoted water fluoridation aggressively. I thought I saw the benefits. It wasn't until I actually looked at the information myself and sat down and looked at the different government agencies and the different reports and the studies that I began to realize that fluoridation was a problem. It says drug facts. I know it's a drug. If I were to give it to you, it'd have to be a prescription. That's for swallowing. When it comes to toothpaste, it also says don't swallow. And if you do swallow, contact the Poison Control Center. Well, the amount of fluoride that they're talking about is a pea-sized amount of fluoride. You probably don't see that in advertisements, a pea-sized amount of fluoride. Usually when I see an advertisement, it looks more like a Dairy Queen ice cream cone. That amount is a 1/4 milligram of fluoride. Well, that's the same amount of fluoride as what we find in 8 ounces of water. 1/4 milligram of fluoride, 1/4 milligram of fluoride. Don't swallow. If you do, call the Poison Control Center. One of the things that concerns me is water fluoridation for infants. The American Dental Association and Center for Disease Control recommend that infants not receive water for drinking nor for making their formula. It's 250 times more concentrated in fluoride than mother's milk. We shouldn't fluoridate water and harm our most vulnerable.
Stick your head out of the window, open it, and stick your head out and keep yelling and yell. I'm as mad as hell. I'm not going to take this anymore. Just get up from your chairs right now. Go to the window.
Where are you going? I want to see if anybody's yelling.
Open it and stick your head out and yell and keep yelling. I'm mad as hell. How am I going to take this anymore?
I'm mad as hell! I'm not gonna take it anymore! I'm mad as hell! I'm not gonna take it anymore!
I'm mad as hell. I'm not going to take it anymore.
I'm mad as hell! And I'm not gonna take it anymore!
I'm mad as hell. I'm mad as hell! I'm mad as hell! I'm not going to take this anymore!
And you put them in front of a television set. It will take 45 minutes before their brain will enter into a thing that has destroyed every nation in the world. Because every show will propagandize you.
They're feminizing men so that men don't stand up and act like men. And now we have the Department of Truth, aka PC, political correctness, going round and telling us what is the truth and, you know, why our truth isn't the same as their truth. It's very scary that we've reached a stage in society where, under the guise of freedom of speech, we clamp another form of speech.
I can't sum up better what would change the world and bring this imposition to an end. That song by Donovan in the 60s, it just went like this. He's 5'2" and he's 6'4". He fights with missiles and with spears. He's all of 31 and he's only 17. He's been a soldier for 1,000 years. He's the one who must decide who's to live and who's to die, and he never sees the writing on the wall. He's the universal soldier, and he really is to blame. His orders come from far away, no more. They come from here and there, and you and me, and brothers and sisters, can't you see? This is not the way to put the end to war.
Okay, we're going to go see a
extraordinary man who's been in Parliament Square since June the 2nd, 2001, protesting against the slaughter of children. And, you know, the commitment that he's shown is just unbelievable. So we'll go and see him. I brought that bucket last, mate. How you doing? There you go. I'll sign it for you.
78 police, 78 police. See how they run, see how they run. They come to us in the dead of night, give us all a terrible fright, deprive us of our human rights. 78 police. When are we going to stop killing our kids, eh? Our kids.
Well, we're going to stop killing our kids when people get off their arses and toss us like the guy who's just come past here and shouted, "When did you last have a job?" or words to that effect. Realise that the police state is not for people like you and people like me. It's for every bugger. I mean, you know, we get.
Unclean! Lepers of the world! USA! UK! Unclean!
Why are you asking me if I have permission to film in a public place that my taxation pays for?
David, it's all right.
No, hold on a second. Do you know something? There was a time when I thought I lived in a free country. Your children are going to have to live in the state you are policing into existence. And when it's too late, you'll go, "Oh my God, what were you doing, Daddy and Mummy, when the police state came into power?" "Oh, I was enforcing it, darling."
Sorry, you could calm down, please. We've come over here. We're doing our job.
Please, don't tell me what to do.
You're not here to film us, are you? You're here to do whatever you're doing.
Yeah, that one. If it's covered with CCTV cameras, what's the problem? Everyone's being watched, aren't they? I don't get. I'm not going to speak to you. No, I'm not going to speak to you because obviously you've got a bee in your bonnet about it. So I'll just leave it at that. I'm not going to get into it. It's a simple question. With you about no, it's not an argument. It's a simple question. If CCTV cameras are everywhere, filming everyone here, what's the point of you coming down and saying what you're doing? You can see us, can't you? There's no answer in it.
Really, David.
I've said what it is. Got no answer in it.
I've been in a toy shop for you, innit? I don't know what the proportion it was, but some of them were average speed control, so they were definite tax collectors. And then the other cameras, I'd say, were there for traffic surveillance because it's a congested area. But we've got lots and lots of stretches of motorway all over this country. We've a great deal less cameras than that. They needed coverage. I don't think so. Is it because it's coming into the major city itself? They're checking number plates or surveillance? I don't know. Is it something they feel is needed? I don't know, but it does seem an excessive amount of cameras just to have in one stretch of motorway.
That's a phenomenal amount of cameras, you know, without a doubt. Really is. Oh my God.
Everywhere. It is everywhere.
Another little dome on there. Two others on it.
I just wonder what did we used to do before all this technology?
I've never seen so many cameras in one stretch of road in my life. And I've been in much worse
controlled areas,
road repair things than this. They're just everywhere as an example of cameras everywhere.
36,
7, 37, 38, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99.
Just 100, come on.
100.
100.
Yeah, it's over there, mate.
Got it? There's one up there.
Yeah.
101.
Hold on, there's 100.
101.
Continue on the M1.
101. And we did miss a few.
101 speed enforcement cameras.
In how?
In 10 miles, 0.3.